Welcome back to KTN Life and Style. This is Relationship Wednesdays, and here we have been having a seriously heated debate here on Keeping It Real, our Keeping It Real segment. So I do want to remind you guys to tweet us. I'm sure some of you already usivunja simu. It's okay, just type slowly. But the hashtag to use is KTN Life and Style, and we are talking about relationships where we are saying pamper her or she will go. That is the debate, and for that debate is Nixie and Raymond. They are on the side for Pamper her or she will go. And I'm sitting here with Ken.
Yo, hold your horses.
Hold on. I'm seated here with the winning team who is against Pamper her or she will go. We don't believe in that. Now, there is a definition that Nixie read.
That was 100%
A dubious definition.
A dubious definition that she read. Nixie went on Google and got the definition for pamper and left out the most important word in the entire definition that was right at the end to help with her debate. Yes, you know the way they say lawyers are liars? Well, Nixie would have made a really good lawyer.
Oh.
I said it.
At least
so let me read the thing so now I can say. So, pamper. Indulge with every attention, comfort, and kindness.
Period.
Which is what Nixie had said. Semicolon. To spoil. To spoil somebody, okay? And the example they have given is, what is it? Famous people just love being pampered. Okay?
You know,
now,
being spoiled. With attention.
Spoiling somebody. Is that how you say someone you love them?
As we are not running away from the spoil.
Okay.
Because we are talking about it's an extra to make the person stay. You're giving me the reason to stay. The reason to stay is that you go an extra mile to make sure that what you also need, you just need just the basic, the way I was supplied to you. But when you go an extra mile, I just don't need anything. I just need a forward something. So even if, just even assume.
The problem.
Listen, assume going to buy a bread and it's not wrapped. It's just thrown there in a fish pan.
Some parts of East Africa do
so
that.
you need, when it is well
shouldn't live.
well organized and brought to me, and I'll say, even there is a Boxing Day where you unwrap the box.
But should you stay hungry? Should you stay hungry because the bread is not?
This is where the spoiling is coming.
Spoiling.
You're making it better for me.
That is not spoiling.
You're making it special for me.
But you shouldn't starve yourself simply because the bread is not wrapped.
Thank you. And also, can you say something?
As we don't want just the basic.
Spoiling is making sure that the bread is wrapped in an extravagant wrapping and with a bow on it. That's spoiling.
With a ribbon.
Young man.
That's extra. Because you're saying extra to make them stay. And that's where I completely disagree. Extra mile should not to be able to make you stay. Extra mile should just be that thing of, I really do love you. I love you more. My love for you grows every day. That's the extra. But that should not be the reason you leave.
Ladies, listening to me, this is just average love. I'm telling you, don't go for average love.
Ever.
Go for the one that
absolutely, and we agree with that.
An excellent love. And
we are agreeing with that.
I should not get
allow us also to talk to ladies.
You need an average treatment.
We are kindly urging them. It's not realistic for you to peg your relationship on the extras. Please stay because you're being given what you need to be given. If extra comes, hallelujah. If it doesn't come, please don't go.
No, here's
you
the
are
thing,
convincing me to just go for just basic.
That's
no.
But again,
have your expectations right.
No, not even that. If we already know how we are in a relationship, yes, and I ask you to bring bread, yeah?
Yes.
He's saying, just go that extra mile. Do something a little bit different.
I'll definitely do that.
Don't do everything that everybody out here be doing some basic stuff.
Every day. You want it for the bread. You want it. It is every day attention, comfort, constant.
No. Every day attention, proper. If you're not giving me attention,
that's why I'm saying. So you want it with, when I send you credit, you want it to be extra. When I wrap the bread, you want it to be extra. When I make the bed, you want it to be extra.
No.
When I call you to tell you I love you, you want it to be extra.
No, it's the same one you're looking at.
Extra mile for everything so that they can make
it's extra attention.
So why are you making somebody stay? You should be with somebody.
It's a mutual understanding for us to come into this relationship.
You like somebody because. So you list. You say, I like Nixie because she's understanding. I like Nixie because she's pretty. I like Nixie because she's easy to talk to. I like Nixie because I like her hair. I like Nixie because she makes me laugh. But you love somebody despite. I would
Yes.
say I
I
love
have a
Raymond
problem.
despite
What
the fact
happens?
that sometimes he can lose a debate.
I have a
Yeah.
problem.
I love Raymond because despite sometimes he
Yeah.
can stumble or he can forget his keys or he can forget his phone. That's the
It should
I
be
love.
despite.
So when you love somebody, it can't be based off of the extra mile. The extra mile is nice. To be pampered
Yes.
is nice. It's wonderful. But I cannot leave you because you
'Cause of-
do that extra mile. That
let
one
me tell
day,
you,
and I'm
let
like,
me tell
oh,
you.
Absolutely.
You know the reason I'm leaving you?
Absolutely.
You know the reason I'm leaving you for not pampering? It's because you're average. We're talking
Yes.
about excellent in caring, taking care beyond. Because do you want your needs to
Beyond
be
the
served
basic
average?
things.
No.
And
We are
then-
just saying, I'm going to stick with you if you raise your game. Because you just asked
So if you don't raise your game, I'm gonna leave.
Yes, you have to raise your game. What are you
Yes,
doing
but
as
you
an
keep
average
the
you're
man?
raising your
average
game
and
on
not
Monday
the
and then have to
average
raise it on
man.
Tuesday and have to
Tuesday,
raise it on
higher
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And I'm still supposed to
Yeah,
care
where
about
did
other
I
things in my
go?
life.
Yes,
You're
you have the
supposed to raise your
ability.
game.
You have the ability. That's
And
why
I
you
can
ask
Raise
Yeah.
my
me.
game in my relationship
Yeah.
And
every
then I can see
single
that's
love
why
is
I'm
cheap.
prompting
Who
you
said
to
love is
raise
But don't keep
it.
threatening me that you will
I'm not-
leave
Yeah.
simply because
Prompting
I'm not
you.
upping my game.
I
And
am
also,
prompting
And
you
who
to
said
raise
this
it.
this
cheap?
measuring of upping my game,
Yeah.
is it measured by you or measured
me.
by me?
Or
It's
who?
me. It's me because when you told me to come, you knew my standards.
Then that relationship is very one-sided because it's only about what you can get from me.
I also want you
If I'm
to
not
I
able
can't
to meet
give you
expectations,
that
then you're
based
leaving.
I
off
know
of
you
things
have
that
the
I'm going
potential.
through.
I know you can get this thing. Man, it
Potential
doesn't
and
mean you're coming
executing
from
every
the
day
bottom.
are
Totally
totally
different.
different things.
You
Totally
still can
different.
get these things. You can hear what I want. You can see where I'm going. And by the way, who wants another dog? Nobody
no one.
wants.
Let me tell you,
No
They'll-
one.
they'll
No,
celebrate
no, no,
another
no,
dog.
no,
but
living
they
in
also
an
want a
utopia.
top.
No, let me tell you how it's not that's not the case, yeah?
Yes.
Here is the thing. If you pamper me, you treat me with that extra care, extra attention, you know what, as a good woman, I'm going to reciprocate. So next time, it's going to come very easy from
Yes,
you.
you're
You
on
won't even
spot there.
realize it.
And let me talk to
So
Raymond.
yes,
These people are both
Does that
pampering
happen
each
every
other
time?
100%.
Yes,
Does that
we're
happen every
emotional.
time?
All the time.
Women are very
You guys, I don't know what
emotional.
relationships you're talking
Women
about.
are very emotional.
Remember how I
and
began
that's
by
what
saying
we
this?
love.
I think pampering doesn't make a difference because for some women,
It
whether
it
you
does
pamper or
make
you
all the
don't,
difference.
if they wanted to leave, they'll definitely leave.
That's
If
true.
they wanted to stay,
And you see-
they'll definitely stay.
But always
So,
pamper
for a boy
your
child,
queen. If
And
you
you
don't
see,
do
that's
that,
where you're
somebody
going.
else will do it for you.
And that's why you told the
But
boy
people
child.
do-
And you see, that's why you told the boy child, don't lose a precious gift.
Absolutely. But then
Yes,
don't kill
so
yourself.
what do you do?
Don't kill yourself to maintain that
trying to
precious
maintain
gift.
that
Who's
gift.
killing themselves here?
Because
Who's
you guys
killing
are saying
themselves?
you want to be pampered 100% of the time. Like, first of all,
You're just scared of
referring
challenges.
To, no,
You
you're
people-
No,
referring
no,
challenges,
not at all.
a
Not
challenge.
at
You want
all.
to be
First of all,
average,
you're not
sit
going to
back.
grow.
Yes,
Let me tell you for
as
free.
we're asking for
No.
excellent
Let me
in
tell you
taking
for
care
free.
of me.
You are not going to grow in a relationship if 100% of your efforts is spent on pampering
Pamper-
your
on
partner.
extra, you
guys
know.
should be having conversations and things in your relationship about other things. Because Yango cannot be to pamper you all the time.
Yeah.
Where are we going? That means all my efforts, emotionally, physically, and financially, are based off of pampering you, pampering
Definition-
you.
definition
we need to
of
grow
an
in our
average.
relationship. How are we going to challenge ourselves in other things? How are we going to move to a new house? How are we
Yes.
going to give love to our children? How are we going to notice, oh, this is going wrong in my child, and take them in this direction? Yeah. Because my efforts, 100%,
Yeah.
oh my God. And I met you, I have to pamper you, or else you leave me at any moment. You leave me with our children, you leave me with the house, you leave me with my
Yeah.
problems. It's not
The other person will live with
realistically
fear.
possible.
They're
here's
just
the thing.
in the fear of, I'm going to be left. If I don't pamper well, I'm going to be left. That's the kind of fear we don't want people to have in their relationship.
It's not fear,
Fear,
it's a motivation.
exactly.
Look at
Fear.
it, it's not fear.
It's
It's
a
a
motivation.
motivation.
A motivation is not
to
pegged
make
on-
sure that when you wake up in the morning, you just know there's somebody you want to please. And that person you want to please is the person you also want to reciprocate the same. So the thing
Am I
is,
trying to
what is
please
it
you?
from
Am
your
I trying
side?
to spoil you?
You
mean
That's
your needs
spoil.
are also
No,
average?
the difference with
No.
wanting to
No.
please somebody
extra
and spoil
attention.
them.
Yes.
I
Extra
can't give it to you
attention.
100% of the
And
time.
attention.
It's
You
not
can't.
possible.
It's not possible. It's
You
not
have to.
practical.
No.
Because if you
I
don't,
don't have to.
that's basic life, that's average, and I'm going to walk out. I'm going to walk out and go get it from
If
somewhere
that's the attitude
else.
you're gonna have in that relationship,
already have that
trust you
attitude
me,
in this
you're gonna
relationship.
keep on moving from one relationship to the other.
That's why we don't settle.
And that's why
If
the
I find that
motivation
average,
is
How
also
sad can
very
that be
high.
then?
I
As
need
by
to motivate
expectation.
you to be better.
Motivation
If you're
and
not gonna
expectation.
grow,
they
Motivating
go
me is not
hand in
threatening
hand.
me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're gonna leave.
I'm
Yeah.
prompting you to be better.
You better have a better way of
And let me tell
prompting
you,
me.
when you treat a woman very well, she reciprocates. The next time you do it, it's not even going to cost you even a penny.
Me, let
It's
me
as
tell
easy
you.
as Amka, just go put flowers in the bathtub. You get? It's
That makes a woman. That makes a woman special.
And it makes me very
Whoa, there's a point here. There's a point here.
Situlifanya census. Can somebody please tweet me and tell me how many bathtubs are available for Kenyans for the flowers to go need? And how many flowers are available from Kenyans' beds to go put in your bathtub? Also, can I just ask something? This person that you're in a relationship with, they are unable. Because I'm just like, this 100% attention that you're giving to somebody all the time, if I'm at a place where emotionally, as your significant other, I'm not able to give you that attention, you're completely incapable as a human being of loving yourself, of pouring those flowers for yourself, of going to wrap that bread by yourself.
You know.
No, here is the thing.
You
I like how Raymond gave an example with the bread and wrapping.
Yeah, you can't wrap your own bread.
Which is next to 5 shillings, yeah? And then again, when I give the example,
5 shillings, you don't have that 5
when
shillings.
I go give the example of the bathtub and whatever, I mean, if you have it, of course. If you don't, whatever. He can do other things. He can even put flowers on top of your bed. Also, he doesn't need to buy those flowers. That's just an excuse. You can go pick them from someoone's garden. At least you can go steal.
Atashikwa akifanya
It's
hivyo.
okay. You
Plus,
go,
sasa
let's
nani
do
atafagia?
People killing themselves to give you extra.
That's a good example
He
of
has gone to steal flowers for you. Your husband will end up in jail because you're
Plus, you know,
pampered.
you're trying to keep the house tidy 24/7, and then you're here
you.
pouring flowers.
And that's supposed to be part of the pampering.
you guys are
You
getting
the same
very
one to
basic.
sweep.
Boy child love is expensive.
Because it's spoiling. It is not the real simple
Yeah.
things you do
It
to
is
love
the
and
real
spill
simple
someone.
thing.
It is spoiling somebody.
That's spoiling
Pamper her or
And love
she'll
is
go.
giving.
And please,
Excellent.
please,
Yes.
don't peg your presence with me or your relationship with me on these small extra things. You know,
Thank
because I
you.
can't afford the wrapper for bread, you want to leave. That's my only biggest issue.
Ladies,
Come
there,
on.
expectation is a motivation. So when you have a low expectation, you get an average. So we're asking you, love is expensive. So dude,
That's what we call pressure, by the way. That's what we call pressure.
No,
And it's a
okay, at the
motivation.
end of the
That's what we
day,
call pressure.
at the end of the
Realistic
day,
at
the
all.
reasons why you need to pamper your woman, first of all, you need her to be very happy, because a happy wife, a happy life,
Happy life,
a happy
yeah.
marriage, you know? And then again, if that
Yeah,
makes
but
her happy,
that's
and
what
trust
you
me, that's gonna make her happy. And then we women are very emotional. We want to be loved. Also, we want to be the center of attention. To be very honest, if you're going to give your job 90% of your attention, and then the other 7% is to your boys, and I only get 3%, get out. I'm out of here.
Yo.
Okay. Also, at the end of the day, here's the thing. Yes, I can wrap up my own bread. I'm a very independent, strong woman. Trust me, I was very well empowered. But again, I'm a woman. I love being cared for. So pamper me, or I'm out of here.
You better.
My
Oh, I better?
You
Thank
better.
you. Now you've moved
better,
to our
because
side.
Let me
Nice.
tell you. No, I'm saying you
No,
better. You
better
better
go.
walk.
No,
You better
yeah,
walk.
yeah, I
go,
will.
yeah.
Because this is
Because again,
it.
you cannot settle in this life. And that's the thing. A lot of women are settling in marriages where they are sad, in relationships where they are sad, because you're just like, oh, you know, he can do this, so I have to do. Stop making excuses for these men.
Yes.
You know,
Everybody
somebody
should
should
level
Nixie,
up and
Nixie,
do their best
you need
to
to
thrive.
fast. For you to get my 50% of time, you need to first work with the 3% I'm giving you.
No.
And build
Let
from
me
there.
tell you, even
Build
Jesus says
from
it in
there.
the Bible.
What is
Love
it?
your wife like Jesus loves the church.
What if the only time I get to
Period.
be with myself or with my church is the 3%?
Wait,
You need to
with your
work from
church?
what you, I mean, if I
Being
had a
the
church,
wife?
you know, like you're saying the example for Jesus.
Yeah.
What if the only time I'm able to give you, because of the hard economic times and all that, is the 3%? Let's work from that 3% and move on towards creating more and more percentage for our time together.
So
But if you're telling me, because you
No.
can't give me 50% today, I'm working out tomorrow.
So
I
are we
know,
asking,
let me tell you,
are we
I
asking
can
for
know the answer.
mediocrity?
when you
That's
are
the thing, and
pampering
I think
somebody,
you'll be asking for
see, like
mediocrity.
right now,
No.
we're
Yeah.
saying for you to give extra love, for you to be above mediocre, you are putting in the extra. Like you were saying, as a man, you've met this woman, she's challenging you, so you're giving her. To give, you have to work, so you can make, right? But at the same time, when I'm making, so I can pamper this woman, she's like, you're not with me on our dates, you're never with me, you never give me full-time attention. Hello, I'm on my phone selling things all the time, so I can pamper you.
Yeah.
I'm all out working late all the time, so I can pamper you. Then again, you still want 100% attention. Then there's my family also wanting to meet me for gatherings and things. Then there's my work,
Then
same
keep
thing.
off love.
Yeah,
because
keep
we are
off-
And
talking
that's
about,
why,
we are asking you, then keep off love.
instead
We are
of
asking
thinking
you, you
love
are
is
here.
expensive and love is ridiculous, be
No,
with
it's a
somebody
beautiful
who
thing.
understands
Yes.
that pampering cannot happen 100% of the
100%.
time. And like she said, happy wife, happy
Happy
life.
life.
If you are being with somebody so that they can make you happy, you will be sad forever.
Absolutely.
You need to be happy in your own self. So that when you do
Absolutely.
get pampered, it's
Whoa.
that special, it is that extra, but it cannot be the condition that that is why I'm staying with you.
Exactly.
It cannot.
And
That's
also
not
this-
realistic. No one is able to do it.
Most of these hard-standing expectations are the reason why, relationships don't work. You need to come meet a guy. You try to really share with them your expectations for, your relationship, but you're not being too hard on it, that without this and then I'm leaving.
Of course.
Especially when you're in the relationship
you're
already.
sober
You
people.
have
You're
the
sober
time,
people.
but
You're
you have
very
time to
safe.
decide that before you
You're
get into
Before
the
you're in the
relationship.
relationship.
But once you're
When
in,
things start changing,
look at it. Get
She's
confident in
telling,
3%.
she's
Thank
telling you, you're not my type based on the value.
You have all the time to
just
say
listen.
that before,
Just
not
listen.
when you're in the
Just
relationship.
listen. You're not my type because of the value of the commodity that you're buying or you're taking in. So you need to now to know that I'm taking a queen who need to be treated well and be given an extra. So
Yes.
we're not settling for mediocre life. We're
And
That
what
is
if I'm
before you
not
get
able
into
to
the
give you
relationship.
extra
No,
this month or
and
next
that's why
month
she's
or
telling
this
you,
term?
dude, work hard to make sure that my expectations are met.
Now
in
when I
this
work hard, she
relationship.
says you don't
You
meet
don't
me,
meet
you
my
don't
time.
give me enough
And I think
attention.
that's
You don't
why-
look at me in my eyes.
and you
you
need
don't
to-
relax.
no,
See,
no,
I'm
no.
looking at the money.
That's why most women they miss very good men because of having expectations on pampering
Boom.
You
and
see,
material things.
The same thing they asked to
You
be
know?
spoiled is the same guy who is spoiled the table by buying beer for all the men. What you are
Yes.
being asked by this guy?
No, that's
She's-
that's
no,
different.
that's
Don't
not on
look
our
at it.
side, by
She's
the way.
asking
That's
you.
not who you are
You're
defending.
That's not who you're
No,
defending.
that's not who
Men-
you're
No,
defending.
97% is already with the boys.
listen to this.
You're saying
Men-
that. That's
No,
what he
but
said. He
what
said
I'm-
all he can give
just
you is
listen.
three. The other is work,
No, listen.
family,
Men,
No,
career.
listen to
And
this.
friends,
Men will invest where their hearts are.
Absolutely.
So why are you not investing in this heart?
Because your
I
heart
am.
is not
But
there.
if my
Your
investing
heart is
cannot
in-
be
your heart in-
spoiling,
Yes.
my
Your heart in
investing
it
is
is in
totally
toys.
different to
No,
spoiling
no, 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 no,
you.
no.
No,
No,
your
I've
heart
actually
is in
realized.
toys.
No, Raymond, I've actually realized this. These people are comfortable with surviving. Us guys are very much
Nope.
for
No,
thriving.
I'm comfortable with not spoiling somebody.
Just
Yeah,
the basic.
thriving,
can I say
just
something?
thriving on the
Basic.
fundamentals, and
you.
thriving with thriving in a way that you are sure this thriving is going to proceed.
Average.
If you
So,
spoil
as in
somebody,
with
it is
sustain.
no.
Yeah.
And you know
As we
something?
are-
If I'm with somebody who, like
Don't
now
drive
me
for
as a
2
woman,
minutes.
I'm always spoiled, I'm always spoiled, I'm always spoiled. That's how I'm gonna raise our
As we
children.
ask-
One
Yeah.
of the people you'll be dealing with in
Oh,
this
yeah.
world after. If
Oh,
all
yeah.
we're doing is spoiling.
They'll be
each other.
entitled.
It
Let
is
me
not
see the way
my
they
house.
are. They are
Let me
going to get
remind
it.
you. Let me remind you.
Please do.
These are sane people. So when you've touched something that's very sensitive to me, raising kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not raising my kids to go after men who are going to buy them gifts and whatever. They have to understand, and they also have to see. You know what? Daddy does this for mommy. Nene, you know, he comes home. He comes with a bouquet of flowers. That's going extra. Some men in this generation just wanna come throw socks at the door. you know.
And those are not the kind of men we are
We're
defending.
not talking
And also,
about
those
those
are-
men.
not
Let me
talking
tell
about
you,
those.
those are the men who are not
Basic
doing
is-
extra.
Those are the
men
men
who
who
are
are
doing
doing the
extra.
basic.
Those are people who are doing
Yes.
negative.
And
I'm
these
Yeah,
are
actually,
yes.
it's more of negative.
Those are
I know.
people who are
men
doing
with the
negative.
basic.
No,
No,
those
that's
are
not
people doing
basic.
negative.
That's
They are
not
the
basic.
average.
You guys, you need to
They're
understand.
just
They're men who think.
asked.
When average is usually
The
a
3%.
calculation of the minimums and the maximums, and you find the middle,
In the middle.
like the mean.
Yeah.
Yes,
So we're telling
the
you to
average
go
is
the
there.
other.
So now what we're saying is, this is where the middle is where you are.
Yeah.
You do not want to be with somebody who's always giving you less than, who's mistreating you, but this person who is forever perfect and always bringing you things every
Yeah,
single
that's the one I
evening
want.
doesn't exist, or at least
Yeah.
before
He
they
exists.
reach
And
there in
this
the
is-
Let
relationship,
me tell you,
it will take a very long time.
Let me tell you,
And
Nixie,
this is a
please
And
be
those
very,
people
very
love
careful.
and
If you love somebody
and
because they're
pampering.
just giving you and pampering you and spoiling you,
No, no, no,
be
no, no, no,
very
no.
careful.
You guys are in a very
They're
toxic
very
relationship.
scary,
those people.
Here's the thing. Here's
That's the
the
most
thing.
scary
They're
thing
very
you
You
can
guys,
have in a
here's the
relationship.
thing. We sat down with this someone. The reason why we're in a relationship is because tuliketi chini na tukaamua. We want to do this. We want to go after this. We want it long term.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So why would you think that all I want this guy to do is sit in the house and watch me and ask me, oh, baby, what do you want me to do for you? Oh, prepare the bath water. Okay, cool. What do you want me to do for you? Wrap the bread in extravagant ways. Dude, no. This guy, yes, has to go to work,
Yeah.
has to take care of kids if there are kids in the picture, has to think about his family, his mom, dad, uncles, cousins,
Awesome.
has to support other people as well. But here's a man who's getting into love. He knows the art of balance, and he knows at the end of the day, he still has to accord. And it's
Absolutely.
his duty as a
Absolutely.
man
Absolutely.
to accord his care and love and attention to this woman. There is no way you're giving me 3%. That is appropriate lack of balance. And like he said, then don't be in love in the first place.
But
What-
tell me, where is balance in this?
It's
Indulge.
spoiling.
Yo,
Let me tell you,
dictionary,
hold on,
guys.
hold
No.
on.
Yeah.
Balance. The word balance. Indulge with every attention,
Every.
comfort,
Yes.
and kindness.
Yes.
Semicolon spoil. Balance means, with all those things you've listed, work, children, his outside family, and any other responsibilities, because in this life as human beings, you have responsibilities,
Absolutely.
right? Plus now you are in a relationship with somebody that you say you love, right? There is balance means sometimes there are going to be weeks where I gave more priority to work.
Other things.
There's going to be another week where I gave more priority to my wife. I was like, you know what?
Absolutely.
This is who I'm giving 100%.
Yeah.
But balance means that it's up and down and it yo-yos. You can't be pampered while there's
It's
balance
okay. Can I
going
give you a
on.
good example?
You will be pampered
Let me give you-
sometimes
let me
when
give
you're
you an
up.
example.
Other times, it's not like you're being beaten up,
Let me
but
give
it
you-
means I can't pamper you this week
Let
because
me
I'm
give
giving
you
attention
a practical
here.
Something else.
example.
Yeah.
Growing up, we were little girls at some point, yeah? And trust me, as little girls, most of us were treated like princesses. And guess what? Not in the absence of the queen being treated like the queen. And guess what? That same man went and schooled us very well, very good schools, and was taking care of the mom and the dad, and also taking care of the mom and the dad of my own mother. So who are you to come and tell
But
me,
are you
sir?
saying,
But
was
my
that,
God, you cannot, you don't
was that
have
the
that
case
balance.
24/7?
Yeah,
Was
they
let
were
me tell
brought
you,
for flowers
there
every
is
single
no-
day.
calling
there
mom
is
and
no-
you
let me
guys
tell you,
They were
let
brought
me
for
tell you.
flowers
So
every
here's
day.
the thing.
Every
You're
day.
not,
Let's
you're
say
not
every
coming
week.
They were
every
taken
day.
for
No,
massages every
let
month.
me tell you.
You know?
So you're not coming every day.
Why are you
and-
questioning proper behavior?
No, I wanted
No,
to say
you
yes.
just want
I
to
wanted
know.
to
You want to know how
validate.
practical
I wanted
it
to
is.
say
I can
flowers
see
came
now,
home
you're
every
coming from
single
average.
night.
You're coming from
No.
average.
Very
You're coming from
average.
excellent.
Yes.
Now we are seeing.
No,
the
we are
reason-
actually coming from
No,
the
that's what
ideal.
we are
I know.
seeing.
So
Assuming.
The reason you are growing
your
the
old
graph-
man was giving you guys,
No, let
flowers
him-
and pampering
no,
and
let him-
everything.
no,
Was
let me
that
tell
every
you.
day?
No,
Was
the
that every
reason
day?
she drew the graph is so that you can understand the graph is drawn. So what you're saying, there is no graph. What you're saying, treat the person so special that
Yeah.
she can't leave you.
Yes.
You know the reason you are told that if you don't treat me, I'll go. It's you now to invest yourself and say, I'm not going to lose this person. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to invest in the person. I'm going to go that extra mile because this expectation for me will be a motivation. Why would I want to be an average person?
Yes.
Nobody's
Why would I
calling you
want
to
to
be
Can
an
give
just
you a
the
final
basic?
word on this as
It's
well.
not about to be average. Anyway, I think it's best for us to, when
So
you're
you just
coming...
move to this side while you're winding
No, no.
No.
up. Okay. I mean,
It's best.
average people.
It's best when
Excellent.
when you get into a relationship, take all the time to understand this person and get to know probably what they're able to do and what they're not able to do. But when things start rolling out and you realize probably there's some things that he's not able to provide or he's not able to spoil you or to pamper you, please be gracious enough. Please be gracious enough. Because I think relationships, marriages are all about compromise and trying to be gracious enough with one another. And of course, encouraging each other and sparring one another, but not living with threats that if you don't do this, I'll walk away.
Thank you. What's your social media? Where can they find you?
Ken Brightons Mugwa on Facebook and Ken Bugwa1 on Twitter.
Okay, amazing.
IG as well.
Raymond, could you just remind us where we can find you on social media?
Yeah.
On Facebook, I'm Councillor Raymond Maura, and then Councillor Raymond Maura. Then on Twitter, I'm Ray Maura. Then I also have a page, Silverline Balm Counseling Services. There you can get my services.
Okay, guys, we want you to tell us what you think about our little debate session. Keep tweeting us using the hashtag KTN Life and Style. Remember, we were talking about pamper her or she will go. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let's keep the conversation going the whole day. I want to say a huge thank you to Kathy. You guys remember she's Kathy Wiggs. She custom makes hair, so you guys can find out her there, and she was with us during our DMC session. Also a huge thank you to Ken and to Raymond. You guys were such good sports. I know. I think we're still gonna be fighting after this, but it's been an amazing show. Like, I will remind you to keep talking to us using the hashtag KTN Life and Style or message our Facebook page KTN Life and Style, and remember, let's keep talking on Twitter. Kuna watu naona wakisema madhings hapo, tutongea bado the whole day on pamper her or she will go.
And again, you can also find me on Instagram at Ann_Nixie and on Twitter at NMate. Until next Wednesday, let's keep thriving, people.
Bye.